today's session. My name is Sharon. I'm the founder of Coachli. Before we get into the finer details, also thank you so much, City, for the lovely introduction. I appreciate you so much. So yeah, quick background about myself. So my name is Sharon. Um, I'm a product designer professionally. So I've been doing UX design for a couple of years now. I started my career, I want to say 2015. So I've been on that. From creating designs, I got into content creation. That was another aspect. Just wanting to like share knowledge, teach people online, and all of that. And so I was able to grow my audience. I was able to really just focus on, like I said, sharing knowledge and teaching people, as that was something that I was always very passionate about. Now, you might wonder, like, what's the connection with Coachly, which is where I will get into why that started. Coachly started in technically 2022, but we didn't launch until 2023, and so it was born out of me getting the opportunity to teach online and having so many issues with what that experience looked like, and also conversing with other people in the same space and seeing that they had similar problems. And so 2022, I decided to start the journey of founding Coachly. So why Coachly, right? Um, Simply put, expertise into earnings should be easy. So experts, entrepreneurs, creators are often, finding themselves in a position where they're juggling a million different, tools and platforms and all of that. And, the online market is struggling, has been struggling rather, to uh, find a way to to combine everything, and be able to monetize and promote their knowledge efficiently, right? So um, the problem that we are looking to solve, right? So the old way, like I said, is quite complicated. So juggling different platforms. So in my own experience, I was using a mixture of, for those of you who are familiar, Gumroad. Gumroad is, where you sell digital products online, but it only caters to like the foreign markets. And if you're trying to, sell to people, say in Nigeria, it's going to be a problem. Using forms to get people's information, Stripe for collecting payments, Teachable for online classes, same for Zoom, a mixture of different things. And so, from my perspective, it was, how can I simplify things? How can we simplify things? And that's where Coachly comes in to do all of that in an efficient way, right? So Coachly is the way that you're able to monetize and streamline your expertise, right? So it's a dynamic platform that really allows entrepreneurs, rather creators, experts, to monetize their knowledge by hosting. You can host one-on-one sessions. You can host live classes, you can sell digital products. We're working on a proper in-depth support for courses coming soon. However, you can still sell your course as a digital product. Can you? I think someone's mic is not muted. Can we all check just so we don't uh, disrupt too much?
My favor. So I'm just going to mute you. Your mic is muted.
All right, thank you,
You want
and
the
apologies for that. Yeah. So yeah, it's your one-stop shop for online education and monetization of like your time and your skills and your knowledge. So, like we said, it's your one-stop knowledge shop, right? So you can schedule and sell and host one-on-one sessions, meaning that you don't have to sell it in one place, host it in another place. You can sell your digital products, ebooks, whatever you like. You can host interactive classes. This is an example where we are currently using this. Is powered by Coachly. You can use it for classes, sessions, webinars, group classes. You can also send messages to your customers on the Coachly app. So you can see that right here, messages. You can keep track of all of your customers, and you can also, of course, sell in multiple currencies, which we'll get to in a bit. So we don't just want to focus on the broad picture we want to get into. So like, what actually makes Coachly special? And there's a lot of things that we do differently, right? So like I said, we make scheduling very simple. So your one-on-one calls, your live group classes on Coachly, it can be so easy. You can set your availability as you prefer. You can also sync with Google Calendar. You can change your time zone. So we've had situations where like people move from country to country. You can change your time zone and still be able to accept bookings. Your customers too can choose the time zones that they are in and book with you based on that, and it gets converted to your time zone. So that makes it all very seamless. And you can also take breaks when you need to. So if you're constantly having calls and you're like, you know what, I'm tired, you can set your unavailability, or you can just pause the service altogether. So, like I mentioned, you can earn in multiple currencies, right? We've integrated platforms like Stripe, Paystack, Flutterwave, which we use, and the combination of all of them is very efficient. So if you've used Coachly and you've ever had to sell in Naira, you know that you get your payment. And you also know that if you've sold in a different currency, say in USD pounds, we use that day's rate and not the bank rate. We use, at least for Nigerians, the black market rate. We use favorable rates to ensure that you're not losing any money. So the day that you make your sale, we're able to do that conversion for you and you'll get it shortly. So yeah, that's what's something that really makes us stand out. We don't have delays with our payments. We typically don't have any downtime. So that makes us really stand out. We also ensure that you are able to minimize any third-party integrations. So there's no need for Zoom, no need for Google Meet. Everything you need, we have it all on Coachly. So we use our integrated platform, this platform for your one-on-one sessions and for your live classes. And you can record your sessions. You can send messages to your attendees. You can chat, like we have our chat here. You can add co-hosts. So for example, I am a co-host on this. It's being hosted by Team Coachly. And so you can, if you're to create a live class and you want other admins on your call, maybe, or other people to speak on your event and all of that, you can add them as co-hosts and you can manage your attendees. And also you have automated reminders. So if you registered for this class, you know that you're getting your reminders the day off and minutes before. So there's a reduction in, no shows, and it's just less admin stuff that you have to worry about. Um, Lastly, we really don't have a subscription, so we earn when you earn. So we only earn we only charge a small transaction fee when you start earning on Coachly. This, of course, helps us to keep the lights on. We know that transaction fees can sometimes be a little bit like, what's that fee for? But it's really just to help us cover our fees on our end, and also to cover the payment processor fees. So yeah, we're launching a new pricing plan very soon, or regarding the transaction fees. Previously it was about 6%, and now we've reviewed it to be a bit more flexible for people. So let's talk a bit about optimizing your Coachly profile, right? So I want us all to remember that personal branding is really key. It goes a long way. So this is an example of someone that uses that uses Coachly. So you want to use this as an opportunity. Use a really good picture. Use a really good header. Yes, your audience. So you're going to be sharing your Coachly profile with people that you know, but personal branding helps to reinforce what people already know about you, or even for people that don't already know, it speaks to them, and creates a very reliable image that you want to use to present yourself. And also, you have a bio where you can explain more about who you are, what you do, and of course, connect your social media accounts. So yeah, you can also use Coachly as a mini link in bio. It's something that you can, easily use to share your services and who you are, and of course, connect with others. You can offer free and paid services. a free 20-minute call or 15 minutes or 10 minutes is a great way, for people to just get more familiar with who you are. So if I'm like, oh, I actually don't feel comfortable spending, let's say 150K, booking a meeting with you, I can first of all have that chat with you, see if you understand, a bit more about who I am, if we have a good vibe, if we have a good rapport, if you understand the problem, that I might be facing, that then would, make me a lot more comfortable with working with you and probably paying larger sums of, of money. So it's a really, really good idea. So if you're thinking about using Coachly, we encourage you to have free services on your platform that you can use to connect with your customers. And then diversify your offers, right? So if it's one-on-one calls, you know, you want to do that. If it's digital products, if it's live events, you want to try different things and see what works best with your audience. Some people don't like calls. They would rather just buy a resource that you have. Some people don't uh, want to attend just a one-on-one class. They would love a group setting with different people. And so diversifying your offers is a good way to ensure that you're connecting and also making the best use of Coachly. So yeah, thank you all for your time. We encourage you to join over 3,000 coaches that are currently using Coachly to monetize their knowledge efficiently. Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. That's okay. So Toluwani, you're just joining. Maybe you watch the replay. It's recorded, right? So that's almost about the shortest the shortest session we've had. Like our session has spanned across probably 30, 45, 1 hour even. So guys, thank you. You just heard from Coach Lee's founder. I believe you have questions, right? You probably have questions with everything she has said. So please, if you have questions, okay, Edmond King, I can see you raised your hand. Let me see. Okay, so you can unmute your mic and just ask your question away. Mm. Okay, so while we are waiting for Edmond King, I'll just be reading some of the chats. Chidima says this was super helpful to know, right?
Thank you.
Steven says joining in from Kenya, loved it. Thank you, Steven. We appreciate the feedback.
Thank
Yeah, thank you so much, Sharon. Such a useful tool. How does the live class work? Okay, that's our first question of the day.
uh,
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay,
Edmond.
can I go on?
Um,
Yes, sure.
Yes.
okay, go on. She
Good
probably
evening.
answered the two questions. Yeah.
Yep. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was a little bit distracted. Um, Miss Sharon, I have enjoyed this presentation. Like Miss Titilayo said, it's about the shortest, but it was really impactful. Now, my question is this.
Yeah,
Coach Lee strikes me as a program or as a platform that encompasses virtually everything content creators need. Is
yeah.
there any, is Coach Lee looking at having an AI input such that creators can come and create content, courses, and all that, ebooks from the scratch to finish? Because
Mm,
from everything we've said now, it means that we have to create somewhere else and bring
yeah.
it on the platform before
Mm.
we have the various expressions.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really, really good point. It's something that we've had some preliminary discussions about, but I really do love the idea. I think, of course, as we know, in this day and age, AI is really, really, really important, and it's speeding up the way people create content. So I think that's definitely something, especially when it comes to creating, let's say, your cover images, creating content, and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes, yes.
It could have a very great impact. So thank you so much for raising that. It's definitely something that we will take into account and work on. Thank you.
All right.
But on the whole, I want to say a big thank you to you. I mean, this is awesome. It's just
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's the only word I can use for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We love the feedback. Yeah, so the next question. Okay, before the next question, we have Kikachuku saying, "Thank you for this amazing product. This is quite
Thank
inclusive and
you.
well thought out. Although I know more upgrades are yet to come. Obviously, now, we always give you the best, right? Just stay tuned. Follow us on social media. We are use Coachli everywhere, like use Coachli. I'm just going to drop it in the chat. Just sorry, that's use Coachly. Yeah, so just search for use Coachly on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and you can
Yeah.
just get updates from us because we have like sweet things in the pipeline for you. So thank you for that. The next question is from Chidima, right? Okay, so how does the live classes work?
Yeah, that's thank you so much for asking. I'm happy to actually do a quick tour. So, of course, when you're in the dashboard, you can come in and click on live classes and then create your live class. You can put in all of your information here. You add in the name, description, image. What's really cool about how live classes on Coachly work is that you can choose to create a single event or a series of events where you can add multiple sessions. And yeah, that has been really, that's actually what we use to set up this particular class because it's been on for about a month. um, you can, of course, set it to be paid or free. You can choose how many, if you want to limit the number of attendees. So if you would like, say, 50, 100, however many, up to you. Or if you prefer for it to be unlimited, then for now, we're only supporting the calls or the classes being held on our platform. But in the future, we will support, you putting in your own preferred link, location, and all of that as you prefer. And then with your settings, you can I, hide it from your page. You can request phone numbers. You can close the registration. You can also redirect customers to a different URL after they purchase your live class. So if you want them to join a group or if you want them to read an article or access if something free, there's that. Once you fill out all of this information, you can go ahead also and choose if you'd like to add a co-host. We also have free live class cover templates that are in Canva that you can easily use and just edit and upload here, so you don't have to stress about creating something from scratch. And then your customers can, you know, join in from your public profile. So let me just go to my profile. This is my link here. Actually, let me just click it. And then, yeah, they can see your live events here. They can see all of the information that we've put in. You can see your co hosts listed here. These are all the sessions, and then they can reserve their spots here. This is a free class, so of course, there's no payments involved. Um, so, yeah, I hope that succinctly answers your question about how live classes work.
All right, all right, all right.